Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy and I love project panning. I really wanted to share my update for my whole collection project pan with you today. I have really hunkered down in the month of February and really was dedicated to my basket of goodies that I'm trying to use up. I used them in combination with each other in order to keep myself refreshed. I used them in combination with other things just to kind of keep myself motivated. So here on my channel, that's what I like to do. I like to motivate you to use the makeup products that you have, to stick to your low buy, no buy goals, to stick to your budget goals. So stay tuned if you want to see how I took this basket of goodies and kept myself motivated to make some big progress. The first thing that I'm going to update you on is my e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I used the shade 25 Light Neutral. I took the cap off of this, and at the beginning of this project, it weighed 27 grams, and today it weighed 25 grams. I was able to use this several times in combination with the next product that I'm going to share with you, as this is a little bit too dark for me right now in the winter time, and the other foundation is a little too light. Mixing them together is really perfect. It makes a perfect shade match for me, and so without much effort, I was really able to use up 2 grams of this product, and this is really something I'm looking forward to using probably come around May, June as my main summer foundation. This is the Pretty Smart foundation that I was pairing with that sometimes. And this Pretty Smart foundation, I have the shade 300 Light Neutral, but it's way too light. It doesn't even look like that when I squirt it out. It's very, very fair. Very fair. How I was able to use up 10 grams from 36 grams to 26 grams. How I was able to do that this past month was by underpainting it with the next product I'm going to tell you about that I actually used up. It was my Ulta Beauty Cream Bronzer. So I would underpaint with that. I would put that on my face and all these little, areas where you normally bronze. And then I would put this on top and kind of blend it out. And using that bronzer was really helpful to be able to give this the color that it needed. I used this almost every single day that I wore makeup in combination with something else, whether it be the underpainting, whether it be the e.l.f. foundation, whether it be this Laura Geller powder foundation. This is almost gone, you guys. I really think that I'm going to be able to finish this up in the month of March. With it being a longer month, I'm really hopeful that we're going to get that gone, because I'm on a mission to get that used up before I start spending a lot more time outside, because it's already too light for me when I'm at my fairest. And my little dog ate the cap, and I know this isn't going to stay good through the summer months to last me until the fall time. In 2025, it's not going to make it. So I need to get that used up before summer, and I'm on a mission. So to update you, the Ulta Cream Bronzer was something that I was trying to use up, and I did. I finished that in 2 months. I was very, very pleased with my progress on that. I used it up by underpainting, and then towards the end I was underpainting and putting it on, and I used it up to the point where it was just flush with the tube, and then I just went ahead and called it quits. I'm not going to dig out the extra product because I have other powder bronzers that I need to use. So I reached my goal on that, and we're going to be rolling something in its place at the end. Next, I made slow and steady progress on this e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer. I did actually even take the stopper out of it because it was really not coming out on the wand at all, and I knew that I needed to take the stopper out. So at the beginning of this project, it weighed 12 grams, and now today it weighs 11 grams. And I did weigh the stopper when I took it out, and it didn't weigh anything. So I really honestly think that that is a whole gram of product that I actually used up from this. And that's pretty consistent with the use that I think that last time it weighed 13 grams and it went down to 12 grams. So that's pretty consistent usage, and I am very impressed. This is what I use pretty much every single day, and very happy with my progress. Again, I'm just sticking to it. And I think the thing that's keeping me really motivated and focused on using these products up is the fact that I am pairing them with different things. I'm pairing them in combination with each other, and it really is keeping it nice and fresh for me. Okay, the next one that I want to share with you, I'm very happy, actually got some progress, was my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. And this is the lightest shade, I believe. It was 103 grams, and now it's 102 grams. And I did weigh this one without the stopper, without like the cap. Took all of that off, kind of dabbed off a little extra, and 102 grams. We are getting some windowing in here, so I know that there's so much product left in here. I know that I've seen people pan this and they have scraped. So I know that me and my daughter both really like this product, and between the two of us, I'm thinking throughout the course of this year we will get this used up. I really like pairing it underneath the things, like today whenever I've been sick and my skin is a little like pasty and stuff. I needed some life to my skin, so I like to pair it with that. And I also am going to start pairing it with some of my liquid and cream blushes that are a little too dark. Mixing this in with that will help tone down the depth of those blushes and also add a little bit of glow to them too. So I get to use both things together. Now I want to share with you about my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This looks different than the last time that I shared it with you. It weighed, oh here, hold on. I repressed this, and I actually added what was left of my eyeshadow from Norvina, this base shade. I scraped as much of that out as I could, and I repressed it with this powder. And so base is now inside of this powder, repressed, and so last time this weighed 50 grams, and now, even though I added something to it, it weighs 48 grams. Very happy about the progress that I am making on this powder. I really do enjoy pressed powders the most. I'm not a loose powder girl. I feel like that's just way too much work and way too annoying for me. So all in all, very happy with my progress. I set my lids with this, and I set my face with this when I feel like it's a little too dewy. I'm getting a lot. It's my daughter doing a heart. I'm getting a lot of use out of that, and I look very happy about that. Now, oh my gosh, I was so excited about this one too. There's updates in almost every single thing that I'm here to share with you today. My LA Colors bronzer, it's the matte bronzer. Bronze Beauty is the shade from the Dollar Tree. It weighed 28 grams last time, and now it weighs 27 grams. I do not plan on using this whole entire thing up. I'm just wanting to hit the pan. And I think it's such a sheer amount of product, but also I think that those waffles are really deep. So it's going to take me a while, but I've used up a whole gram of product. I'm very thankful for that because there wasn't any change between January and February, even though I had used it. So, you know, I'm pleased to be able to see the numbers actually going down. The last thing that has been in this project since the beginning is my Flower Beauty color corrector. I have the shade Light Peach, and without the lid, it weighed 41 grams, and it still weighs 41 grams. I don't use this every single day. Oh, I'm starting to get winded from, I'm just recovering from the flu, so I'm not used to like talking and breathing at the same time for a while. Okay, so anyway, I don't use this every single day, but I do use it a couple times a week. I set my under eyes. I like to put it out here on the corner of my eyes. And I even like to put it on my nose, like redness on my nose. Anywhere that there's redness, I just bop a little bit on. And you use so little of a color corrector that I know this is going to take me a while, and that's okay. My goal is to hit the bottom of the jar. But we'll see if I might like try to continue to plug along and try to use it up. That's a lofty goal. I don't know. Oh, there is one more thing that I have to go get from my desk that I rolled in last time. And I have big progress to share with you on that. So give me just a second and I'll go get that. To replace my MAC lipstick that I used up, I rolled in my ColourPop So Juicy lippy thing. It was the part of the Frosty the Snowman kit, so I don't know what the shade is. I got this in December, so I have not had this for very long at all, and I'm already here. Like, that's all that's left of this product. I keep this at my desk, and I use this probably 10 times a day. I do 2 clicks, I add it to my lips, in between classes, in between meetings, and because I have this almost all the way used up, I'm pretty confident that I could use up all 3 that came in this trio this year. There was this shade that's a little bit pink rosy color. Then there's this shade that's pretty well a sheer pinky color, and then this one is sort of like a cherry kind of color. So as you can see, like, to take the lids off, and then you can see exactly, this is literally almost gone. Very, very surprised at the quickness of that, and also very pleased because, again, I have 2 more of those, and I would love to be able to get them used up this year. And I know that that will happen. But however, keeping in mind that once summer gets here, then I'm not going to be applying this like 10 times a day until August. So that is, and I weighed it this time and it weighs 11 grams, but you know that that's not 11 grams worth of product. It's very nice to be able to see that visually. That's exactly how much I have left. Now, because I finished my, let's see, hold on. I finished 2 things. What did I finish? It was another lip product. What was it? I lost my original book that I had all of my information like written down on, and so I cannot remember right now. There was another lip product that I finished, and so in order to kind of keep on the track of the lip trend, I wanted to go ahead and roll in my ColourPop Lippy Pencil. This is the shade Good and Plenty, and I'm sad because it's already starting to do that little thing where you have to like shake it down, but I love this shade so much. It's a really great like dusty rose color, and it goes good with so many different lip colors that I have. And so I weighed this. It weighs 5 grams. I marked it in my book right here. So I'm hoping to be able to, you know, make some good progress and get that used up this year, especially since it's already starting to do this annoying thing. I hate that so much. But I love these ColourPop Lippy pencils. My daughter wants to use it. Go for it. And I also have like 3 other ColourPop Lippy pencils in the waiting, and a Wet n Wild Lippy pencil. So, or like a, you know, lip liner. So I need to get those used up. And also rolling in. So that's rolling in to replace whatever this mysterious lip product was that I finished. And to replace the cream bronzer that I just finished, I'm going to roll in my Bare Minerals concealer. I've had this concealer for several years, and I need to get this used up. And cool thing is, the last time I had this in a project, it weighed 22 grams, and today it weighs 21 grams. So between whatever time that was and today, I have used up a whole gram of product. Again, I've had this for several years, and I know that the packaging on this is a lot of the weight. There's not 21 grams of product left in here. My best guess is that it's down to like right here. When I shake it all on its side, I think it's kind of about like right there. And I think that I can use this up this year. Again, had it for several years, so I really do want to use it up. And I think one way that I can get extra use out of it is by using it like I did today to kind of set my face. And just kind of like retouching up some places instead of trying to use my liquid foundation to do that touch up. I am just going to use this as a touch up, as a concealer touch up, as a, chin touch up where I'm sitting at my desk and going like this kind of touch up. So the goal is again to finish that. So that is my update for my whole collection project pan. I have made huge goals, huge gains, huge progress in almost every single product that I have in this project. I'm using things up, which is my ultimate goal, and I'm very confident by the time we see each other again for this update, I will have this finished and this finished. And I have ideas about the things that are going to be replacing those items. I am really just proud of staying focused on my goals. I have things that I am looking forward to using up. I have things that I'm looking forward to getting to use soon in the future. And all in all, that is the point of project panning, right? To use up the things so that you don't have too much extra. And that, is a financially smart decision. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you finished using up this past month and how are you staying motivated in your project panning goals. I will see you in another video. Bye.